Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Thanks for jumping back into another video. Please smash that subscribe button if you're new here. We're going to be doing altcoins every day, so it's great to see the love coming through. And if you want to show even more love, you can actually become a patron if you just look at the description below. Price for coffee, you get some sweet benefits over there, so check that out. If you want to be mentioned every video as well, at the end of the credits you'll be there, so do subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into a Synthetix network token video. So rank 106, $6.23, 1.2 billion market cap, so it's one of our kind of medium caps. Rank 100, is it going to sail its way back to rank 50? We don't know yet, but let's just check it out, shall we? One thing we should check as well is that the max supply is 240 million, so we've almost got a fully diluted market cap over there, as we can see, which is quite nice to see. Now, looking at the charts, this just screams buy. We were oversold a few days ago, 28 on the RSI, and the last time that was pretty much back in June when we had the massive bearish, huge fearful event, and it does look like a giant descending triangle. It's not really what you want to see, but it still just screams buy. Look, people would be buying over here during this massive distribution phase, but when it comes down here, no one wants to buy. Over here, people will be buying again. Down here, no one wants to buy, and it really reminds me of Bloodbath June. It just reminds me of that. You had the distribution, and then you had this nice accumulation phase, and obviously we've written a lot of potential reaccumulation around this area. This kind of area, you can see where we had this swing high here before. So anywhere along here within the 6, well, not quite 6, the 5 to $7.5 range just looks like a fantastic undervaluation reaccumulation zone for Synthetix over here. As you can see, we're literally down 80%. You see, look, 82% we're down. That's a humongous correction. And if we pull up that Fibonacci retracement, even on this swing high, swing low, this does take us way below, the 0.786. So it does, in my opinion, highlight perhaps the new beginning of an uptrend. You can see the volume is looking pretty key still, pretty humble on the volume, and we have just busted through that 20-day moving average on the daily time frame. If we hop into the 4-hour time frame now, it looks like we're just putting through those higher highs, the higher lows, good kind of sort of reaccumulation, consolidation, sideways trading over here, and I think we'll be making our way slowly back to this resistance over at $7.07. And once we do potentially break through this resistance here, we're really producing that cup shape. That's when I think we'll break through to the next resistance level. And if we measure the depth of that cup, that was going to bring us up to around $10. So I'm anticipating some some big movement to the upside with Synthetix. Maybe I'm biased because I do hold some of this project and I think it's a fantastic DEX, decentralized exchange. But yeah, it just looks like it's ready. Maybe a wise thing to do would be to take profits at around $10 if you were to get in now. Not financial advice, of course, but this is what I think is potentially happening here with Synthetix. If we hop into that 30-minute time frame, it is just simply looking like we are producing these higher lows and these kind of higher highs over here. Got a nice little channel that we're just trading in at the moment, something like that. So it's not looking typically bearish. I think it's more of a bullish opportunity, and I think in these fearful scenarios it makes more sense to buy. If we go back to that 4-hour time frame, if you did buy around here at $4.07 when the market was very red, then you've done yourself a great job already. You're already 25% up over there, and that's already typically a good take profit zone. But I do anticipate that we're going to come back to this resistance over here at around $7.03, and if we break through there, then we are going to come back up and retest these resistance levels at around $10, which is going to be great to see, because that means we're busting through this kind of diagonal resistance we've got over here. So that's kind of what I'm envisioning. And that's sort of what I just think is going to happen on syncs. We've seen it time and time again. Last time we were oversold. You can see that we actually came up a huge 100%. So the price doubled over a few days, 140%. So if we were to imitate the same thing, around 140%, just try to be pragmatic about it. It does take us to around the $10 mark. So I would be surprised if we get there before the new year. But I do think we're going to be back to $10 soon. A $10 Synthetix is back on the table, no doubt. Just by identifying this key accumulation supply zone, looking at the previous swing highs and the swing lows, it just makes sense to me that this is a really good area to potentially get back in. So if you like that video, guys, do subscribe to the channel. Would love to get 1,000. If you want to be a patron, that'd be even better. Would love the support. And join the Discord. It's free for now. You find that in the description. But I will be capping that at 100 people. So yeah, if you want any of those benefits, just sprinkle some generosity, and I'm sure your heart is gonna glow. Bye, everyone.